Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our achievement run as the British, getting a couple of achievements here. And we are at war with the US of A, taking out one of the biggest enemies that we have possible. Oh, that's not one that I expected, that France would join with the North American Association. Ooh, that is interesting. Alright. Well, luckily, I have a bit of a navy here, so that should prevent anything from really happening. Why don't you just merge up in that one? I'm not really interested in joining your faction, Germany. As I said before, we want to go on this on our own. I'm kind of just surprised that we apparently have to take on France a lot earlier than I had in mind. We're 1938. That means we can get the computing machines. And I'll probably should start training some proper marine forces, because well, luckily France is not really something I actually worry about that much. Mostly due to the fact that France has literally no, actually gonna have this. No national unity, like 40%. If Germany would declare war right now, it would be over very soon. Alright, so some of my carrier squadrons are already sunk. Guess we just met the American Navy. Italian divisions have joined in. German, 2 divisions from Germany joined in. I think we're good on this one. I just need to get some troops to prevent them from easily landing. So these guys are gonna be immediately being dropped overboard. First chance we get some formation flying. Military Training Act. This is a large portion of manpower. This gives me some infrastructure and all kinds of goodies stuff. And ooh, let's see, what can we do? 1939. I hate the fact I'm already ahead on time on a lot of research. Got some outdated navy though. Got some outdated navy. Just taking a look here. But I'm not. I'm actually producing navy, so let's start. Get that upgrade. Improved infantry equipment. Very nice. Might be a bit excessive, but we might as well go for it. Still the only one oil that we're missing. Alright, I think that one is going fine. Oh shit, you see, that's kind of what I was afraid of what would happen. I really did not expect France to make any attempt of doing this. So I would love for Germany to be... You know what? So let's improve relations. Let's see if we can get Germany in this war proper. Because the amount of French forces just rolling in... I actually did not expect this one. I literally did not expect France to do anything about anything. So we join in, I guess, with the fascists for now. We'll leave after this war is done. We need to just prevent from capitulating real quick here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need a lot more here. So we're winning in the Americas, but we're losing on our home front. That is just sad. Okay, wait, what the hell is the French AI doing? Get yourself a bloody commander. Like, wait, it retreated? Ready. I don't need your forces, you can keep them for yourself. Yeah, I kinda do, but not gonna ship them on the other side of the fucking world. Like, wait, seriously, France, what are you doing? I thought we would be in trouble, but so far this looks like it's not that bad. Train one more. Birmingham, I will start training some Indian divisions because I want to keep some of my manpower. Okay, I don't have the equipment for it. Some US forces here. I might actually not even... What the hell? I think I must be sending their forces... I don't know what they're doing. Well, with the US going down, and if it stays like this, we will probably be fine. We'll try them 2 at a time. That means we need 12 of them. We're gaining large amounts of territory in the US. The US has good national unity. Okay, you can go stick here and just see if you can do anything funky. But the British Raj is attacking here. Oh, we've got the advantage in this one. Just our home isle defense is a bit shoddy. But that should get better at some point, hopefully. Get some industrial effort up and running. Alright. Okay, kick them out here. Get some Italian troops to support all of this. You guys go with that, and one dude goes here. I guess my Marines are actually capable of defending this. Without too much trouble, actually. That's not what I want you to do. Get out here. There you go. Please don't get intercepted, because we don't have a lot of you, so all that we have is fairly important. Unassigned divisions. There we go. Deploy you guys. So yeah, we're gonna get a bit of a green army going, but right now I think it's more important that we actually have some stuff that I can just send over to, you know, attack the damn French. Prevent them from just running amok on our home island, because that would be kind of silly. Right, infantry expert. Get a lot of attack going. That would be fairly nice. So yeah, these guys are about as green as it gets. We'll get more volunteers from German Reich, which is fairly friendly of you. Thank you very much. We'll add on 1 Marine. What will happen if I add some engineers? We'll have enough support equipment for that. And what about artillery? We don't have enough artillery for it, so... Well, that will get solved soon-ish enough anyway, so... Yeah, run with that. You get to there, and you just quickly assist in taking this out. The biggest problem here is just the amount of provinces that are in the US. So far it looks like we're just taking down... Yes, we'll accept all of your donations. Okay, there's a couple more military factories. 3 divisions of the German Reich have come in. I need 1 of you guys. Go here, then there's a little bit of work that needs to be done here. Oh, the US has fallen. Is this just now a question of when we're gonna go through with this? I'll take Detroit real quick. I'll send some forces over to this is Chicago. We could join the Axis on this one, but as it looks right now, I am winning, even though France is annoying. So yeah, I think I'm not gonna bother with joining the fascists. Alright, this went not as I initially had hoped, but not as bad as I had feared. So yeah, with that out of the way, got some Spanish volunteers. Still don't want my dudes. I will get... Luckily we got some German and Italian forces protecting my borders while I'm kicking them out. Which is rather nice, to be honest. And then I need to figure out a way to get onto the mainland. Right, let's get that extra research slot. Okay, get into Newcastle. Yes, thank you for sending equipment, that's fine. National Spain divisions. This is just too much division getting stuck. We need them on the front line. Alright, all of you that are assigned to that one go here. I'll take the one dude and I will manually just order you to take everything. There we go. Unassigned divisions. You can just stick with here. I basically want these guys to run defense. That's all I want them to do. Just stay where you are, run defense. I don't want you to do anything strange. I just want, you know, I want France out of the Highlands here. Would be rather nice. And then I want to start making preparations for our invasion in France. Let's see, what does the French Navy look like these days? Not that powerful. Where's my... So Atlantic Navy 1 is sunk, Mediterranean Navy is good, and we've got a Pacific Navy 1. So I'm gonna send all of them. This requires a little bit more work, so... If you're a steam train, that's actually correct. Strangely enough. Okay, so you're here, but you're gonna go to here. Then I need... The Atlantic Navy is fighting over the coast, that's fine. It's not really what I had hoped for. You were repairing, so you get back in the London area. And then there's the Pacific Navy. I don't know what you're doing right now, but you're probably... Where are you? Get into Singapore Harbor. And transfer quickly as you can onto the English Channel, and then we're going to start making preparations for our invasion into France. You see, France, we're England, Britannia rules the waves and all. Southampton class of light cruisers. There we go. Get the Surrey class rolling. And let's take a look at infantry. Can I add another infantry dude without... No, that would get a severe infantry equipment shortage. We're already running at a little bit of a shortage, apparently. Even though... Okay, these guys are equipped. Okay, I just need... What? Rifle number 4s. Oh, come on. My stomach is rumbling like a madman, which is really annoying. Oh, come on. Stop it. Damn stomach. There's nothing to be rumbling about. Oh, shut up. What the hell is it doing? Fucking hell. The checks are on their own. Good luck there. Oh, come on. You guys are just gonna sit there and do nothing. And just do this, at least. You know? Get this stuff done. That's most of it. Yeah, I don't give a shit about them. Okay, getting... So how are you on surrender, US? Oh, you're near. You're very near surrender. Very nice. Just need to get a couple more of these victory points. Prepared defense, pretty good. Get the Grand Assault. We're in 1938, so let's get some decryption. Yes, we'll accept your land lease. Yes, it gives them points towards their independence, but I'd rather, you know, have the equipment right now than lose the war and not have the equipment. Alright. Greater London area, you get control over this naval sea zone that prevents them from landing at least over there. And then a lot of French forces are going to be stuck at least over there. get our extra research slot. It's not something I really needed right now, but, well, you know, I'm not gonna complain. And then there's the Royal Ordnance Factory, which gives us a lot more military factories. And we're gaining like a crap ton of civilian factories. So for now, we actually are going to just take the US as territory and not as, same as for France, and not as a manpower pool that we could potentially tap. Because for now, I think it's more important that we actually have these, the infrastructure capabilities of building at least. So Dallas, how many points are you? 10 points. I'll just send over some stuff here. All right, Italy, you're okay to help out. Just get San Francisco there, people. I don't know how this guy's getting resupplied. He's standing not on the border of the harbor thing, so come on, people. Manila, you can keep your own troops. I want you to keep your own troops. I want you to defend your lands when we're attacking the Netherlands. Because yeah, we will be attacking the Netherlands at some point. Getting troops into Newcastle, that's pretty good because that cuts them. Oh, what? Can we get there in time? Yep, that cuts them off. Very, very nice. That wipes out some more French forces. My stomach is like rumbling like a fucking madman. I don't know. That's really weird. Oh, come on. I don't know where this noise is even coming from. Soviet withdrawal. Okay, let's just get these victory points. I don't know how much they're worth, but the US is so close. We just need to get some dudes into places like Missouri. Take Missouri. Ah, shit. You know, that's getting intercepted. There we go. Oh, come on. This is like retarded. It takes something, please. Alright, take that. Got some opposition. There we go. US capitulated. Bam, bam. Thank you. Right. With that done, there were no French forces here. There were no French forces here. Alright. Well, that solves that one. I don't know if I have enough naval control to do this, but no, we definitely can't get these forces off the island. See, that's, I think, the biggest issue we have right now. I want you guys to protect the harbors. Should not be that difficult. There you go. And then we got a risk of invasion from the Pacific. But that's mostly just a risk, so there you go. Right, protect that. Right. Reason I'm not sending them back is because US submarines are operating mostly in those waters, and submarines are really good at getting rid of your people. Nope, I won't join in just yet. Right now, it's actually looking in my favor, which is rather nice. So we're gonna have this to 6. Add 2 more units. Royal Ordnance Factories. Nice. Infantry equipment production. Gonna... Ooh, baby. Right, can I get these guys already to be like... Yep. Very good. Getting those guys up and running. We got our new infantry equipment, which makes it even a lot better. Get our Marines a little bit of an upgrade here. 10 infantry equipment. So, with a attack on the US, we even got France with it. That's rather nice, I think. Now, let's get you guys onto the pink attack. Let's get that over with. Let's see, we're in 19... Well, we're close to 1939, so let's just get this on the road. Right, time to start thinking of producing motorized. And why motorized? Well, I want to get that other support equipment in there. Oh, you just ran into the naval issue of things. Right, yeah, we don't have templates for it, but that's fine. Alright, very good. So that's all nice and set up. So let's just increase our infrastructure on the back of this. Because we just gained like a crap ton of factories, civilian mostly. That's pretty damn awesome if you ask me, but now we just need to break the goddamn Scottish Highlands. Alright, just transfer over start flowing some support here. How long is it gonna take you? Not that. Okay, they're cancelling their land lease. That's not a big surprise. Fly over Scotland, get that naval support or that aerial support in, and yeah, I know Marines are not mountaineers, but they should be able to take this. Like these dudes. Let's see. There we go. Next up is air superiority, I guess. Might be. You know what, why don't we go for the industrial concern here? I think we're good on that one. Let's get more factories possible. Alright, there we go. We are getting in there. And I think we sunk. Yeah. Alright, so my little friends are cancelling their land leases. That's fine. It's not really the big worry, to be honest. Alright. Outdated equipment. What are we looking at here? It must be naval related. Yep, that's our heavy cruisers. Oh, okay, we're gonna wait for that one. Let's see, heavy cruiser. Okay, that's not too bad. Really need to take a look at this because this is no longer any accurate at all. Just gonna wait for you to finish. There we go, and I will replace you to the Surrey class heavy cruiser. Very good. Get some King George V. And yeah, we just need to kick out the final French forces here. I really hope that a lot of the French troops are actually, you know, where they... No, they got 115 divisions, but a lot of them, I would guess, are, yeah, right there in, you know, Africa. So we just need to get into Paris, and their national unity must be still shit. Yeah, it's 40%. Still got a lot, like, huge communist influence and that kind of stuff. Alright, so let's just strike for the harbors and wipe these dudes off the map. There we go. No, you're not going over there, buddy. It's time for you to accept the fact that you've lost this one. You might have sacrificed a couple of Scots, but we are still in control. It'll be war with Germany for that one, so... Let's see... That doesn't really seem like a smart thing, because I want Germany on my side for now. You know what? I gotta do a little bit of subject suppressing. Alright, everybody just push in and just wipe these French forces off the map. I need one of you to just take that real quick because it's a bit embarrassing to look at. But yeah, that takes care of the US. Now it's just France that Italy declares war on Albania. That's fine. We'll get a couple of French forces to surrender. And with that out of the way, I think we will be good. Right, there we go. You're now deep blue. I at least can recognize what you are. And you're going from Dover into Pas-de-Calais. There we go. I want you guys to deploy behind it. Okay, we're now at what? Because I have no clue anymore. Okay, so we need we'll have 14. Train to 7, location set there. You guys just take a defensive posture right there, and these guys get deployed on top of it. Okay, good. Right. With that out of the way, I think we got naval control of the British Channel. Yeah, we definitely got naval superiority. Very good. Fate of Czechoslovakia. That's fine, Germany. Just do whatever you think is necessary. I don't mind here. Like, if you... The problem is only when they attack Poland, the biggest risk that we're running is they've got no national focus set. Like, oh wait, they're paused. Alright, so the biggest risk that we could get is that they get into a separate war with France and they start taking chunks of the USA. But if that's the biggest fear I have, well, could be a lot worse, I guess. You're allowed to engage. I think your repair also should not be as high as it is right now. Nope, still not joining your faction. And no, Malaysia, I still don't want your troops. Thank you very much, but we will be suppressing our subjects, because I want them not to go to free, preferably. And they have been having a little bit too much fun. Your repair priorities are very low, buddy. You are gonna just get out there, into the English Channel, and fight. Fight like your life depends on it. Because it does. Because I'll kick your ass myself if I need to. Got a little bit of an infantry equipment deficiency, but that should not be too bad. 1939. Resources is no longer a issue. I'm actually still trading for some, so we should probably get rid of that. 1939, alright, let's get engineering companies modernized. Trade, we got a bit of oil. Looking pretty good. Sending volunteers. Everybody is sending me equipment. That's fine. Yeah, we got ships on low strength, but I don't really mind. My Marines are as ready as they'll ever be, and we need one more Marine, apparently. There we go. Or do you have a Marine? No, you don't have a Marine, so we only have 9 Marines. Yeah, we do. Alright. Let's see. USA. How many ships do you have? That's not the ship list there. Oh yeah, they've got a large amount of ships, so that is... There is really no way for us to... let's see, this will get us motorized, max planning, tanks, army breakthrough, max planning. It's just a really solid, straight tree. It's not my preferred one, but I think we can do a lot worse. Italy is sending divisions. Okay, well, when these guys are ready... So let's see, my Marines. If I add to you... recon, do you have enough support equipment? Yes. Alright. If I add to you field hospitals, do you have enough motorized? Yes. If I add to you logistics, is that still all fine and dandy? Yes, it is. Oh no, we've run out of manpower. That means that these troops are just not getting trained to solve that little issue. I'm gonna... my occupation is fairly expensive here. Okay, Italy joined the Axis, that's fine. It's gonna take a while before I can tap into the extensive conscription. Alright. Probably should start working, recruiting out of a different pool than my own. I don't need resources, so that's like no use. I might as well just start upgrading some of my naval vessels. France, how are you looking on manpower? Oh, you've got no manpower. That's great. That's better than expected. Alright, there we go. Get you guys across the pond and strike. Just take Paris with you, will you? So you will go like this. And you guys can go towards Brest. Go, go. Wouldn't really mind if you keep one dude behind here, please. What's your trouble? You can't get to your location? Like, seriously. Oh, wait, Calais doesn't have a harbor. That's kind of stupid. But I did not realize that beforehand. Whoops. Go back there, please. Now, this is stupid. My own mistake, though. Okay, stop with the attack. Alright, I need my air force set up right there, fly over here. Okay, I need all of you to get to Dunkirk. Like, Calais is a port right now in modern days, but apparently it wasn't at that point in time. Very stupid, if you ask me, but sure. Really had no realization there. Okay, that would get people on the front line. There we go. King George class ships. We're not building them, so very good. Might as well just start picking this up. I don't know what else really to do, and we've got a heavy infantry focus. Nothing more. So, all right, France. Very nice that we could finally land and go on holiday. You have no manpower. I have some manpower. So that is pretty nice if you ask me. Alright, that is the end of France, I guess. I don't think we have much more to really struggle with this one. Let's see. There we go. Got that set up. USSR. Okay, so the Polish War happened, but France never asked the Poles in. That means that we have a solid base in Europe. We have the American industry behind us. So with that out of the way, yeah, we'll probably recruit for quite some time out of the British Raj. Even though I have no manpower available. Oh, you're joking. Like, you have such a potential there, Raj. Now, we might take the US then as a source of recruitment. Okay, France will probably capitulate any time. Or at any time. Just need to find a couple of points that are worth something, like these Nancy, Metz, and Lorraine. Okay, if we can get in there. But for now I can run on my own manpower pool, so I think that's actually fairly worth it. It still count for something, so we'll take those. You can go to Cherbourg. France has capitulated, and that just is that. It's as simple as it is. So we'll take all states here. We will. So we need to satellite maybe a couple. Do you have? You actually don't have. So we take all states, right? And there's just some liberation we could do, which I don't wanna. So I need to lessen this a little bit. There we go. We'll pass. So nobody's actually taking anything. I would... Yeah. Alright, and we'll take the remaining France states, and we'll take the Philippines, or we'll puppet them. Nah, we'll just take them for now. Done. Alright. That makes me happy. That is the end of the Allies. Now it's just Germany and the Soviet Union that are any true opposition that they can offer. I'm gonna temporarily use the US of A as a industrial power and not as a well, we could just start recruiting out of... Ah, wait, we can't. We can't recruit their population unless we build them up and do that. So yeah, for now this is all fine. We've got a lot of free military factories. Can start maybe thinking about tanks. Ooh, tanks. For now, I'm gonna stick with what we have. We've got a lot of factories though, so we'll get some air superiority up and running. Actually, don't need this. Right, I'm gonna get another line of motorized setup. Whoops. With the sole purpose of getting motorized and mechanized troops at some point. Very good. Let's, in the meantime, spend some time building some infrastructure here. This will get repaired eventually anyway. And then there's a look, and I'm gonna off-screen that, and we're gonna build up the USA. Yeah, we're gonna build up the USA, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of factory distribution. I'll do that off screen. But as it looks right now, I think we are really good. I need to get some of these subjects down, like, I need to get them out of the colony levels, or out of the dominions and make them colonies so I can get better control over them. And like British Malaya needs to be integrated soonish, and all that kind of stuff needs to get done. That's the cheapest way, I think, of converting them, except for like Canada will do work. We'll see where we end up. Like South Africa is really close, for some reason, to getting independent. I don't know how. They must have been fighting a lot, I guess. Or do you have something that gives you like a lot of independence? Yeah, you got daily autonomy. And what is how much suppression does my suppression give? The same, because it counteracts it, so might let you go and then declare war on you at some point. But for now, we are we've retaken the damn USA back under our rule. France has finally fallen to British might. It has been a good fight, but it's done for, buddy. And yeah, next up is probably do a little bit of work around the world. Kind of want to wait for Germany and the Soviet Union to go to war, and then run probably a little bit of interception at certain spots. I think we've got a large focus here on South Africa, but there is got to be always that risk of getting into a struggle with Germany. That's not something I want. Maybe we'll take a Japan. Oh wait, they will probably take. They will probably join in there. Maybe attack China. I don't know. Or we just take on Germany when they're fighting against the Soviets. We don't really have the army to do that right now, but we will have soon. And Belgium is a prime target for us as well. Little Luxembourg, that kind of stuff. So yeah, we gotta get some work done. Get some asphalt built. So I want the it's gonna be a big important front, and if we're gonna fight Germany, I need to be ready for that one. Actually, I think you can probably sit better here, and you're gonna sit right there. All right. Yeah, but then I'm gonna end the episode. I'm gonna thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.